So, welcome back. We are here in the opening day of the season against Ebbsfleet United in the Panorama National with an updated Boston United squad. As you can see, we are predicted to win this game via the odds. And you can notice there are two new names, Arthur Eoton and Elliot Simoes. They are new players that I've brought in along with Jokkel Andresen, Stefan O'Connor, impronounceable Polish player, Karen McGlip on a permanent deal, Aaron Drinian, I'll quickly switch around this guy now while I'm waiting. Aaron Drinian. There's also I believe Colchester, Andre Hassanali, the Simoes, Connor Hall, a player from Bolton who we got for a steal, Jack Hurricane Harvey, David Wang, Oliver Crankshaw, Josh Hewitt, and I believe Miles Robert was brought in at the end of last video. We also had Kyron Clements come in. We had Tommy Hughes and Lewis Reed also join the team, which are just mainly transfers for the future. So for this game, I'm hoping that I'm hoping we can actually get a good game out of Ebbsfleet and push ourselves into the upper limits of the table. Because according to the pre-season table, we're supposed to finish top 6. Now, I'm not expecting that by any stretch of the imagination. I don't want that to happen. Okay, good. Let's go back. Corner kick from us. Aaron Drinian swings it in. And it's headed away by Wilson, and the game is lagging to God knows what. Oh, ball's back in, and it's a goal for Connor Hall, though. Not exactly sure what happened, but I'm happy anyway, because Connor Hall has scored. On his debut, his first ever Boston United goal. I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but it wasn't that much of it, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem to keep in the video, hopefully. Umrah swings their ball in. Stefan O'Connor heads it away only as far as their striker, and Omar Rowe with a brilliant strike on goal to equalise for Ebbsfleet in the fourth minute really. 10 minutes gone now, and there's been little change to the score. At half time, we'll bring off the loney Elliot Simoes for David Wang because obviously he is technically injured, and we're giving him a run out in the first game just to see how he does. Wilson throws to Goddard to Umara. Ball's blocked back out to Wilson. He gets the ball in instead, headed away by O'Connor back to Wedderburn with a strike on goal. Ebbsfleet are challenging us very badly. Tiendai now with a throw to Hassanali to Drinian. Swings the ball in, headed away by Wilson to fires Green back to Hassanali again. Hassanali to Drinian, heads it and crosses the ball in for Milo Hall to head of the ball. I'm getting tongue-tied by all these players' names. I don't quite know why, but I am. Half an hour into the match and it's still 1-1. A yellow card for each team there, with George Glendon and Aaron Drinian picking up a booking each. And at half-time looming, it's still only a goal apiece. Ebbsfleet with a free kick, Grimes kicks the ball long. It's blocked by O'Connor to Hassanali to Hall. And a terrible play by Hall kicks it straight to Hassanali. O'Connor back to the goalkeeper. Andresen. Long ball forward along the left wing, looks for Simoes. Heads it down for Connor Hall, who gets tackled and kicked the ball away by Leather. Wilson kicks the ball long. O'Connor gets the ball back again. Glendon now with the ball. Back to Wilson. Out wide to Umara. To Biabi. Glendon with the long ball out to the left wing for Rowe. Rowe runs it into the middle as a shot, but it's saved and caught by Andresen. It's half time now, and as I said, I'll be making the substitution of Elliot Simoes coming off for David Wang. And no, I'm not quite sure why it's doing this either. There we go. Don't quite understand why it does that sometimes. It's very infrequent when it does, but it does occasionally do that, and it kind of throws me off somewhat. We're going to have an attacking inverted winger in David Wang, so we can get a goal up front. And I'll probably... No, actually, I'll leave Crankshot off for now. And I'll leave the team as is. Yeah, I'll leave the team as is for now. And then I'll make changes as the match goes on. I've got faith in David Wang to make a difference for us in this game. We need to get creative. Try and give us that extra boost we need for the second half. Just under an hour into the game, and a free kick for Omar Rowe. Swings the ball in, and Jamie Grimes managed to score a goal from behind the goalpost. I'm not sure how that happened either, but yeah. So we have to deal with Nirvana National, unfortunately. Much better teams up against us in this league. Ebbsfleet with a throw. Green to Goddard. Rowe gets the ball. Headed away by Parker to Hall. Gets the ball out. Leather now chases the ball down. He gets the ball long along the wing. Taken up by Umara. Umara into the middle for Wedderburn to Goddard. Goddard out to Wilson. Crosses the ball in. Omar Rowe straight against the post, and O'Connor gets the ball away. We are not defending well today. Glendon now with a free kick. And it's, thankfully disallowed. BRB is offside. Goal kick for Boston United. Free kick, sorry, Boston United. Comes from that. I'm going to try and get the boys to show a bit of passion. Not sure what happened there, but okay. Very short highlight. Not really sure what I can really do at this point in time. Hang on. I'm actually going to use the tactic rather than the make a sub screen. Might come off better me doing it this way. Right, Hewitt, your best position is defensive centre, so it's not a good idea putting you in there. What I might do is bring off Hassan Ali for Crankshaw, just to try and get a new player in the team. And if I'm honest with you, we really need to somehow make this team click. I'm also going to bring on a Pyre for Tian Darley, because Tian Darley is about to collapse. I'm going to leave it on attacking though. Right, let's play this match. Corner kick from Ebbsfleet, headed away by McGlip. Only as far as Goddard though. Goddard gets the ball to Omar Rowe, and the ball is well wide of the post, thankfully. And Dressen, goal kick. Ball down to Drinian, to Apaya, to O'Connor. Long ball forward from O'Connor. Headed forward by Grimes to Goddard. Back forward again. Ball chased down by Apaya. To the goalkeeper again. An equaliser now, I'd be happy. A long ball forward from the goalkeeper. David Wang heads the ball forward to Connor Hall. Hall, a ball forward to Crankshaw. And the ball saved and kicked away by Ebbsfleet. Apaya retrieves the ball again, and it's the end of the highlight. And I cannot see us scoring an equaliser, unfortunately. And that's it. Boston United lose the opening day of the season 2-1 to Ebbsfleet. And again, I don't know why it's doing this. I apologise. Nothing I can really do to change it, unfortunately. I don't know what's causing it, because it wasn't happening in the last few episodes, so don't really know what's causing it. We are currently sitting in 18th place in the league. We have a game against Fylde coming up on the 4th. But we have some really big teams below us, with Yeovil, Torquay and Aldershot all sitting below us in the table. Dwight Pascal, our youth player, is on loan currently with Matlock, as is Jazz Wallace on Dulwich Hamlet. We also had Sam Jones, I believe, out on loan. Yes, to Altrincham. A good deal for him, I think, in that situation. Anis Abdo was sold on to Billericay on a free transfer because we couldn't really use him. The number of strikers we had at the team, and obviously Naskins left at the end of his contract to top OSS, and he hasn't played a single game as far as I'm aware for the team. We haven't got the league loaded, so yeah, can't even see if he actually does play for them or not. Doesn't matter. We've got Fylde coming up soon. After we play Fylde, the video will obviously end, and I'll move on to doing the off-camera games against Kidderminster and so on and so forth. Hopefully we can get a few wins under our belt between now and then, and you know, if maybe not in the game against Fylde, get some games in the off-camera matches. I'll keep scouting Alfie Lewis. I looked at him in the pre-season about signing him, but I didn't really want to make the final decision until I had full knowledge on him. As you can see in the Boston United fixtures, we had a few matches just to make up some money. So obviously Everton, Ipswich, Empress Palace, Leicester, Norwich, Brighton, just to make up a bit of money. Sheffield United, Canberra, St Etienne 2 and West Ham, just giving us a bit of income. Then obviously to keep the morale up, we had Pinchbeck, Holbeach, Spalding, Boston, Stamford and Harrogate against us as well. And obviously we had a promotion tournament with which we played against Kidderminster and Chelmsford to see who was the better of the teams going up, and overwhelmingly it was us. We also had Boston on 18th because we couldn't get Weymouth to join the competition for whatever reason. Oh, James Shea, he's a very good player. Especially in this game anyway. Good 2-0 win to start the season off, well done. Anyway, we need to make sure we can start off this season better against Fylde than we did against Ebbsfleet. I mean, a 2-1 defeat is not a big problem, but when it comes to 2-1 defeat after 2-1 defeat after 2-1 defeat, that's where it becomes a problem. This game's taken a very long time to load today for some reason. I don't quite understand why. I do apologise for that. Doesn't normally, in the second season, doesn't normally do this. Normally the game runs perfectly well, you know, season after season after season. Don't really normally see a problem with it. 2,000 season tickets have been sold, 1,500 more than last year. I did try and sign Ben Falami on a loan deal, but unfortunately he is far too expensive for us to even contemplate signing him on either a loan or a permanent deal. Even with the boost from the consortium funds, do not have enough. So obviously the game gets filed on the 4th. We need to win that game, or at the very least get a point in it as well, because a point is obviously better than defeat. By any stretch of the imagination, it's better than defeat, but all the other options. And if we don't win against Fylde, we're going to need a hell of a lot of good performances against Kidderminster and the games after, which will give us that opportunity to then progress further and further and further in the game. Because if we can't progress up the table, we're going to get relegated again. And I'll lose my job by the end of the season, unfortunately, because the board want top half table finishing. Which, if we can't win a few games on the trot, we are not going to get. Okay. Alex Penny is another player that I was contemplating selling during the off-season, but he ended up just remaining due to the fact that no one wanted to sign him, as bad as it sounds. No one really wanted the player joining the team for any real reason. So he didn't join, obviously. Today we're going to keep the same team, except we're going to make 2 changes. We are going to take Simoes out of the team for David Wang, and we're going to take Milo Hall back out of the team for Stas. Got some good potential with these players, but hopefully these players can actually improve whilst they're out on these. Because if they don't improve, there's no point keeping them out on the deals. Gary Laird was another player I looked into, because obviously he was 16 years old. I could get him on a free compensation deal from another team, but unfortunately he signed for Bristol City before I could make any permanent options for him. So for now he's not an option for me. Wild apparently are 100% going to win this match. That's not good, obviously. But with Arthur Ianodden back, and obviously with David Wang in for Elliot Simoes, we should hopefully have a bit of a better option against this team. Oh, only a maximum of 5 loan players. That's new. Alright, then Simoes will come out of the first team then and be replaced with Tommy Hughes. Yeah, Tommy Hughes is probably the best option. And there we go, that'll be our team for today. We need this game to be a win because it gives us that option for the Kidderminster game to then go forward with morale up rather than morale down. So then, the game starts with Tyndall with a free kick on the edge of their box, swings the ball in, wayward header from Drinian, poor form from him. Oh, also, more news. York Street is no longer the stadium of choice for Boston United. They have moved to the Community Stadium, effective the 5th of June 2020. So this is a new stadium that they've built purposely for the team, and so far it has not seen a single competitive win. Andressen now with the ball again, for some reason. Long ball forward for Hassan Ali, touches it down, gives the ball forward to Connor Hall, who's onside, and puts the ball wide. No, I'm not exactly sure why he put it wide either. He was through on goal, had tons of time, and just bottled it. Free kick from Tiendali. Plays it short to McGlip. Back to Tiendali. Ball into the middle for Hassan Ali. Out wide to Drinian. Drinian heads on to Connor Hall, who hits a beautiful shot above Montgomery in goal to give us an early 26th minute lead against Fylde. Boston United now lead 1-0 against AFC Fylde, a team that we were supposed to lose to. Tiendali with another throw-in to Drinian, back to Tiendali. Long ball forward, gets it to Connor Hall, who I'm probably pretty sure is offside. But no, he was onside, corner kick to Boston. Drinian swings the ball in, and it's headed wide by Connor Hall. That's a poor header from him. We are currently, if things stay the same, 11th place. Praise the boys going into the half time. I'll make one change, obviously, to bring off Drinian, because he's currently injured, or at least he's got a knock that needs to be looked into. So I'll bring him off Oliver Crankshaw, who can actually play as an attacking winger, so that's good news. And other than that, we'll keep the rest of the team as is. There's no real changes that need to be made at the minute. So we'll keep everything as is and start the second half. Try and get the team a bit more creative in this half. Try and get them 2 goals up rather than tentatively 1 goal up. The current stadium, community stadium, can fit 5,000 people. This stadium is short of 154 people to make it a full capacity. That's fairly good. Hassanai now with the ball, running through the middle, passes it through to Connor Hall, who gets tackled by Sidbald. Montgomery now with a long ball forward through the middle. That's well offside. I'm sorry, he is well offside. if he goes and celebrates that, he's just looking like a fool, to be honest with you. I mean, it's a good ball from Ian Norton, but he is beyond offside at that point in time. Appears there's very little in the way of highlights. Throw-in from Fylde. Swings the ball in, taken by Crankshaw though. Long ball forward from him. Gets touched down by Connor Hall. Wang gets the ball away, but only as far as Slater to Cragen. And, a good save from Andresen. Much better than the first game. Montgomery with a long ball forward along the left wing. Williams back to Loco. Loco gets the ball away to Inotu. It's going a bit too fast for me to actually say all their names. I do apologise for that. Hassanali now with the ball. And it's a beautiful first goal for him. Andre Hassanali. He's got very big shoes to fill in Serhat Tazdemir. And he's doing well so far by scoring in his first, well, technically his second game, but it's definitely his first community stadium game. And you can see that stand packed to the rafters with Boston United fans watching their team beat National League opposition. McGlip now with a long ball forward to Connor Hall. Good touchdown from him. And it's a poor shot though to finish it up. Montgomery picks the ball out from the ground. Boston United now lead currently the teams on 3 points. Oh no, they've just gone back down again. Bromley have pulled back up. Tiendai now with the ball to O'Connor. O'Connor with a ball forward to Crankshaw. Crankshaw runs past the defender. Good run from him. It's tackled by Duxbury, and Duxbury is on a yellow card, and he is off. Duxbury has been sent off. Don't quite know what was happening there, but I assume it was a highlight where he was offside. 30 seconds of the match to go. Fylde can't possibly win now, but they can definitely get a goal to pull off against our clean sheet. Tiendai kicks the ball out for a corner kick. 10 seconds of the game left to play. Swings in by Cragen, away by McGlip, only as far as not even going to attempt. And it's away by the defenders. And it's full time here. Boston United 2, AFC Fylde 0. And Boston United have picked up their first points of the Vanarama National. And believe me, they are points worth savouring. Okay, the pitch has been bedded in, which is good. Don't quite know what that means. I'm not up to date with ground laying terms. 1 to 2 days out with a tight hamstring. Fine, we've got a 4-day wait between our game against Kidderminster. And Sam Jones, in his first ever appearance for his loaned club, gets a goal and an assist to celebrate his debut and a 9.0 appearance. Incredible. Carter, on the other hand, not quite as good. Andre Hassanali definitely gets some praise for his ability in that game. Unfortunately, he's only a lone player, but you only do so much for so little money, so yeah. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Obviously, I won't be playing any more of this month's games on camera, so the next game you'll see on screen is going to be the Wrexham game on the 5th of September. Obviously, I'll be playing cup games on screen, so the fourth qualifying round, I'll play that game, possibly Notts County as well, and then leave Barrow and Halifax off screen, come back for Bromley, Torquay, then Northampton Dover off screen, come back for Aldershot, Boreham Wood, and possibly FA Trophy as well. Or I could leave it as Northampton Dover, Aldershot off screen, and then Boreham Wood and the Trophy on screen. I'll decide around the time, but for now it will be just these 5 games off screen, 2, 3 off screen, 2, 1 off screen. Yeah, so it'll be how things need to work out as they work out. So for now, we started off well, but we can improve still. But until we play our next game on camera, I bid thee adieu. Goodbye.